Hello, hello, and happy Transfer Tuesday. Welcome back to my channel, and if this is the first video that you're watching of mine, welcome. My name is Layla. Today is Transfer Tuesday, and Transfer Tuesday is the day of the week where we move our money in the right direction, no matter what amount that may be. So we could be saving, we could be paying off debt, or investing. If you need some more information about Transfer Tuesday, what it is, and why we do this, I will have that information in my description box. But we can go ahead and jump into all the transfers I have made over the last week, give y'all some updates all around my student loan debt. No investments over the last week, so we're just gonna focus on my student loans. I do have $36,000 total of student loan debt. That's the only debt that I have left. However, they've been in forbearance and at 0% interest since March of 2020, and that's not supposed to end until some point this year. There's still no decision yet around the cancellation, so just waiting to see what happens. So right now, I choose not to actually pay down my student loan debt because I make more money saving for them in my high yield savings accounts. Once payments resume, I will probably be making a lump sum payment, and by that point, I will have all $36,000 saved up and ready to pay down. I'm actually quite close, and recently I announced my plan to completely finish saving in March by not only from just my income and my side hustle income and all of that, but if I need to, I'm going to pull a little bit from my emergency fund so I can just be completely done with the 36K in the month of March. Last Transfer Tuesday, I reached $31,100 total, and since then I've had a few things happen. This is in no particular order. I typically go in the order that everything happened, but sometimes I lose track of things. So yeah, in no particular order, but it should be close. The first thing that happened was that someone bought me 10 debt payments through the platform Buy Me a Coffee. So Buy Me a Coffee is a support platform. I call it Buy Me a Debt Payment. Each debt payment is worth $5. This someone bought me 10 debt payments, so that's $50 worth. They put like the little raise hand emoji, but this person does want to be anonymous since they put their name as someone. So shout out to you, someone, for the $50. I did go ahead and transfer that to my student loan debt savings. And then I think that same day I received a Venmo notification that Renette sent me another $50, and she said 1 week closer to that oh so sweet moment. So Renette is a very known name here. Thank you so much, Renette. You are such a blessing in my life. But yes, it does feel really exciting and good to be 1 week closer to finally being done with my student loan debt, or at least just reaching that amount saved. So of course I really appreciate the extra support, and I did go ahead and make that transfer. I think I had to make the transfers in separate days because I noticed that Marcus, if you try to make repeat transfers of the same exact thing, so coming from the same account, the same amount, they don't let you do it. So yeah, I thought that was interesting. I never really ran into that before, but thank you to someone and to Renette. And I'm very grateful to say that the support continued. So a couple days later, I got another notification from Venmo that Melanie sent me $25. She said, "You got this. This is your month. Thank you for all the amazing content over the years." Thank you so very much, Melanie. I appreciate your direct support as well as you just watching my video throughout the years. So again, that was $25, and I did go ahead and transfer that. Thank you, Melanie. Next up is direct support from Christine again. So this was through Buy Me a Coffee. She bought me 2 debt payments and said, "You're so close. Cheers from New Hampshire." So this is the same Christine, I believe from last week or potentially the week before. But thank you, Christine. I appreciate your back-to-back support. That is amazing. And I did transfer the $10. And then the final bit of support that I got from the last week came from Rachel Hickey. Y'all know who Rachel Hickey is. She does have her own YouTube channel here. Definitely check her out because she documents her own debt-free journey and finances. So she sent me $50 through Venmo and said, "You're so close." Thank you dearly, Rachel. She supports me all the time. So definitely very grateful for all of y'all. Yeah, it's still, every single time I get this support, it blows my mind. I really, really appreciate y'all. Please do not feel pressured to directly support me in any way. I really appreciate you just being here, just watching my videos, liking, subscribing. That's enough support in and of itself. But yeah, y'all are amazing. It leaves me speechless. I really don't know what to say aside from thank you, thank you, thank you, you know, and that's obviously pretty apparent. I'm always like, thank you so much. Like I don't know what else to say. I just really appreciate you, and yeah, it's incredible. So yeah, thank you. And then I have one final transfer or bonus that came through for the last week, and that was my bonus from Citi. So the Citi Accelerate Savings account that I opened back in December. In case you don't know, my primary high yield savings account has always been Marcus by Goldman Sachs. I've been with Marcus since like 2018 or so, and the bulk of my money has always been there. I've actually never had another high yield savings account. But I opened up a Citi Accelerate Savings account back in December because they were offering $150. I was able to pretty easily meet the minimum deposit that was needed to get the $150 bonus. So I was like, might as well, takes a few extra minutes of my time, and I did eventually get that $150. So that was exciting. That $150 is staying in my student loan debt savings. And now that that happened, y'all are gonna be so annoyed of me, but I have decided to open up another high yield savings account to take advantage of another bonus. And I've already opened the account. The process is currently happening. So with the Citi Accelerate Savings account, I probably will eventually close that, maybe in the next year or so. But for now, the minimum balance that I need to keep in there is $1,500. So I kept $1,500 in there, withdrew the rest. So this was like $18,815 or so. So currently that's chilling in my bank account because I am waiting for a little bit more to come from Marcus. So I just made a transfer from Marcus because I opened a Discover high yield savings account, which is offering a $200 bonus if I put in $25,000. So I pulled out some from Marcus. There's a little bit left there. I can't remember the specifics right now. I can put up screenshots and such, but everything is kind of all over the place right now. But my plan is to put $25,000. Well, I'll probably do $25,001 to my Discover just so I can make sure I qualify for that bonus. It has to sit there for like 90 days or so, and then I'll get $200. I'll then move everything back to Marcus by Goldman Sachs. The Discover savings account is at 3.5%, by the way, so I will still be gaining interest along the way. The $1,500 in my Citi account will still be gaining interest, and then I still have a balance in my Marcus account, and any additional savings I'm going to continue putting to my Marcus account. So I know it's annoying, but it works for me and it's personal preference. I'm happy to spend a few minutes of my time in order to get $200, plus the money is sitting there anyway while we wait for the student loan forbearance to end. Then I can take advantage of extra cash here and there. So that's exactly what I'm doing. So I just added all of my numbers up, and across everything I am at $31,435. So I'm gonna go ahead and transfer right now an additional $65 to my Marcus account to even out the total across the board. I will put my confirmation page up on the screen as I confirm that's a $65 transfer. And just as a disclaimer, I've gotten a few questions around SVB and Marcus and the safety of having your money there. I am not making any, I have a video coming out about that, by the way. It'll be out tomorrow or so. But I completely trust having my money with Marcus. I'm literally just opening these accounts to get additional money. If you've been watching me for some time, you know that this is something I do on a regular basis. So don't worry about, I'll talk about that more in that video, but that's why I'm still putting my money into Marcus. Eventually, I'm gonna put all of my student loan debt savings back to Marcus, and then I keep all of my sinking funds there. To summarize everything though, that's gonna be it for this week. I have saved $400 over the last week. Thank you so much to all of the direct support. I greatly appreciate it, and you were the biggest piece of movement for me this week. I now have $31,500 saved for my student loan debt. And if we were to subtract that from my $36,000 of total debt, I would be left with $4,500 even. Very exciting stuff. I do expect to make some progress over the next week because I get paid tomorrow. So very much looking forward to that. And then I'll get my YouTube paycheck and we'll see where we end up. That is it for me for today's Transfer Tuesday. Again, thank you so much for the direct support. Thank you for being here. Please comment down below what you did to move your money in the right direction. Otherwise, please give this video a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in my next one.